So today we are going to learn how to draw the bending moment diagrams for arches. Actually this is not a separate problem. We know that drawing the bending moment diagrams are part of analysis problems. So here also drawing the bending moment diagrams for arches are part of arch analysis problems. Okay, so let's move to the question. A three-hinged symmetric parabolic arch of span 60 meter and rise 12 meter is subjected to a concentrated load of 40 kilonewton acting at 10 meter distance from its left support and a UDL of intensity 10 kilonewton per meter acting over its entire right half portion. Draw the bending moment diagram. So here the loadings are as shown in this figure. So there's a 40 kilonewton concentrated load at 10 meter from support A, and the right half portion carries a UDL of 10 kilonewton per meter. We know that the span is 60. The span of the arch is 60. So here's the point C. The crown point is here. As there's no level difference between the supports, the crown point will be at the center of the span. So at 30. So and the rise is 12 meter. So first of all, draw the figure correctly. As I say, always remember to draw the figure correctly. Read the question properly. So now for this beam we have to draw the for this arch we have to draw the bending moment diagram. So for that we have to first of all draw the equivalent beam for the arch. So the equivalent beam for this arch is nothing but the simply supported beam having the same loadings. So this is the equivalent beam, nothing but a simply supported beam on which the same loads are given, the same span, etc. So first of all in this beam we have to calculate the reactions VA and VB. So this is our equivalent beam. So this is the point A, this is the point B, and this is the point C, and let's call this point as point D where this 40 kilonewton concentrated load is acting. So remember these points A, B, C and D, which is not marked in the figure. So here first of all let's calculate the values of VA and VB. So here we can apply the usual equilibrium conditions and find out the values of VA and VB. So here VA plus VB is equal to 40 plus 10 into 30. As usual, apply the equilibrium conditions to calculate the values of VA and VB. Here VA plus VB is equal to 40 plus 10 into 30. So that is the first equilibrium condition. Next, we can take either the moment about A is equal to 0 or the moment about B is equal to 0 as usual. So if you take the moment about, let's take the moment about B is equal to 0, then the equation will be VA into 60 minus 40 into 50, because this distance from this 40 and point V is 50. So VA into 60 minus 40 into 50 minus 10 into 30 into 30 by 2. So that is the equation if you take the moment about B is equal to 0. So from that equation we get the value of VA is equal to 108.33 kilonewton. So apply the equilibrium equations. I need not explain this again and again. You know already the calculation of VA and VB. So once you get the value of VA, we can calculate VB by by using the equation VA plus VB is equal to 40 plus 10 into 30. So here the value of VA we are getting 108.33 kilonewton and VB is equal to 231.67 kilonewton. So just see this equivalent beam only, find the values of VA and VB. Now just calculate the moment about point C and moment about point D in the equivalent beam. Remember, not in the arch, in the equivalent beam. So we are going to take the moment about point D. This is our point D. So what is the moment about this point? It is nothing but VA into 10. So moment about point D is equal to VA into 10 sagging. So 108.33 into 10, 1083.3 kilonewton meter. So that unit you have to always write. So we have calculated the moment about this point D. It is nothing but VA into 10. So now take the moment about point C in the equivalent beam. We are going to take the moment about point C in the equivalent beam, not in the arch. We know that the moment about point C, about the crown point in the arch, the moment will be 0. But here this is just the equivalent beam. So in this beam the moment about point C is not 0. Okay, so once again we are going to calculate the moment about this point C. In the arch the moment about point C is 0, but in the equivalent beam it is not 0. So let's find out the moment about point C in the equivalent beam. Okay, so moment about point C in the equivalent beam will be VA into 30 minus 40 into 20. Correct? This distance is 20. So the moment about this point is VA into 30 minus 40 into 20. So VA into 30 minus 40 is into 20 is the moment about point C, and the values here 2450 kilonewton meter. So that is the moment about this point C in the equivalent beam. Always remember, not in the arch. The point C in the equivalent beam has a moment value of 2450 kilonewton meter. So now we have calculated the moments about point C and point D in the equivalent beam. So these are the values. Now how to draw the bending moment diagram. So we know that in the portion AC or up to the center of the span, variation of BMD is linear because there is only a single concentrated load. And in BC it is parabolic because UDL is acting there, and this is the shape of the bending moment diagram up to this 40 kilonewton load. At this 40 kilonewton load, this moment, the value of the moment is 1083.3. So that value is marked here, and up to D it is linear. Again at C the moment value is 2450. So up to there again it is linear, and from there it is a parabola up to B. That is how we normally draw the bending moment diagram. So here also we can draw like that. നമുക്കറിയാം കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റഡ് ലോഡ് ആണെങ്കിൽ ലീനിയർ ആയിരിക്കും വേരിയേഷൻ ബെൻഡിങ് മൊമെന്റ് ഡയഗ്രത്തിന്റെ. പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ UDL വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് പാരാബോളിക് ആണ് ബെൻഡിങ് മൊമെന്റ് ഡയഗ്രത്തിന്റെ ഷേപ്പ് എന്ന് നമുക്കറിയാം. സോ ഹിയർ നമ്മൾ പോയിന്റ് ഡിയിലുള്ള മൊമെന്റിന്റെ വാല്യൂ മാർക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. സോ A to D it is linear, and C യിലുള്ള മൊമെന്റിന്റെ വാല്യൂ മാർക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. And again from D to C it is linear. Then from C to B ബിയിലെ നമ്മുടെ മൊമെന്റ് വാല്യൂ 0 ആണ്. സോ സിന്ന് ബിയിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പം പാരാബോളിക് ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ സീറോയിലേക്ക് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. അപ്പോൾ അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ബെൻഡിങ് മൊമെന്റ് ഡയഗ്രത്തിന്റെ ഷേപ്പ്. ഇനി ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ ഷേപ്പ് മാത്രം നിങ്ങൾ നോക്കിയാൽ മതി. ഈ എന്താ പറയാ, ഷെയ്ഡ് ചെയ്ത പോർഷന്റെ കാര്യം ഇനി പറയാൻ പോകുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഈ ഔട്ടർ ലൈനിന്റെ ഷേപ്പ് മാത്രം ഇപ്പൊ നോക്കിയാൽ മതി. അതാണ് നമുക്കിപ്പോൾ കിട്ടിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ മാർക്ക് ദ വാല്യൂ ഓഫ് bending moment at D here, and mark the value of bending moment at C here, and B il adu 0 aanu, and the variation is parabolic, and from A to D it is linear, and D to C also it is linear. So just see the outer line, that is the beam bending moment diagram shape. So here we know that the moment about this crown point is 0. And how to calculate the moment about this crown point? It is nothing but VA into 30 minus 40 into 20 minus H into 12. We know that here we have those horizontal reactions, capital H. So about the crown point, the moment will be VA into 30 minus 40 into 20 minus H into 12. So this is our arch. So in this arch, if you take the moment about C, it is VA into 30 minus 40 into 20 minus H into 12. So this H into 12, if you deduct from the moment about C, then it is equal to the beam moment. Correct? It is equal to the equivalent beam moment at C. Correct? Okay, once again, so the moment about this point C in the arch is equal to VA into 30 minus 40 into 20 minus H into 12. And what is the moment about point C in the equivalent beam? It is nothing but VA into 30 minus 40 into 20. So if you deduct the moment about if you deduct the moment H into 12 from the moment about point C in the arch, it is equal to the moment in the equivalent beam at point C. Okay, അപ്പം നമ്മുടെ മൊമെന്റ് സിയിലുള്ള ആർച്ചിലുള്ള പോയിന്റ് സി, ക്രൗൺ പോയിന്റിലെ മൊമെന്റ് എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു വി എ ഇൻറ്റു 30 മൈനസ് 40 ഇൻറ്റു 20 മൈനസ് H ഇൻറ്റു 12. സോ ആ മൊമെന്റ് ഇക്വേഷന് നമ്മൾ H ഇൻറ്റു 12 മൈനസ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നത്തിങ് ബട്ട് ദ മൊമെന്റ് at C in the equivalent beam. So can we write beam equivalent beam moment minus H into 12 is equal to 0. Equivalent beam moment at C minus H into 12 is equal to 0, because the moment about point C is 0. നമുക്കപ്പോൾ എഴുതാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇക്വാലന്റ് മൊമെന്റ് മൈനസ് H ഇൻറ്റു 12 is equal to 0. Okay, so moment about point C in the equivalent beam, it is VA into 30 minus 40 into 20. So the value we have already calculated, it is 2450 kilonewton meter, and the moment about point C in the arch, it is equal to VA into 30 minus 40 into 20 minus H into 12. So up to this it is nothing but the moment about C in the equivalent beam, and the value is 2450. So moment about point C in the arch is equal to 2450 minus H into 12, and we know that the moment about point C in the arch, it is 0. So the moment about the crown point, it is 0. We know that already. So the equivalent beam moment minus h into 12 is equal to 0. So which implies h is equal to 2450 divided by 12. So this is the value of h from the equations. So like this we calculated the value of horizontal reaction. So now coming back to our bending moment diagram. So this arch shape shows that the value of each ordinate in this arch is h into y. So here we can show that the moment at this point C is 0. So C ലുള്ള moment 0 ആവുന്ന രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾ arch വരക്കുക, and the each ordinate in the arch is h into y, and the value of h is already calculated. So this value h into y is deducted from the beam moment. So only this remaining portion, the shaded portion, is the moment present in the arch. So this is the bending moment diagram of the arch. In that we have already marked the beam moment. So from the equivalent beam moment we have to deduct the arch shape hy. So the remaining shaded portion is the bending moment present in the arch. So if it was a beam, the full portion would be the bending moment in the beam. But here this is the advantage of the arch. So from the equivalent beam moment, the value h into y is deducted. So that is the value of the bending moment at each position on the arch. അപ്പോൾ ഇതൊരു ബീം ആയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇത് ഫുൾ പോർഷൻ ഷെയ്ഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് അത് ബെൻഡിങ് മൊമെന്റ് ഡയഗ്രം ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ വരച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവുക അല്ലേ. അപ്പം ആർച്ച് എന്ന് പറയുമ്പം അതിനകത്ത് നമ്മുടെ h ഇൻറ്റു y എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പോർഷൻ ഡിഡക്ട് ചെയ്ത് ബാക്കി വരുന്ന ബെൻഡിങ് മൊമെന്റ് മാത്രമേ ആർച്ചിന്റെ മേലെ ആക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെയാണ് ഒരു നോർമൽ ബീമിനേക്കാളും അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് ആർച്ചിൽ കൂടുതലാണ് എന്ന് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നതും. ഓക്കെ.